when you die in your bed. So those who think, oh, we have done a good job, we knocked down another human being in his country, in his house, we've killed him and we are proud, you've made life easy for him. People like him, that's what they make dua for. Ya Allah, let me die as one of the what? Shuhada. The companions of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Abu Bakr Siddiq, Sayyidina Uthman, Sayyidina Ali, Sayyidina Umar radiyallahu anhu, all of them, they made dua. When it's time for them to die, they want to die as what? Shuhada. Yes. And then we see how Sayyidina Umar was assassinated. We see how Sayyidina Uthman radiyallahu anhu was killed. They all died as what? Shuhada. And look at Sayyidina Ali. And look at the grandchildren of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now, where is the shaheed of Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu? Our scholars, they told us, we read in the historical book, he also died as a shaheed. How? When he was in the cave with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and a snake was trying to move in, he was protecting Rasulullah by putting his feet, and he was beaten by the snake. That was his shuhada. He died of that snake poison. But Allah held him until when it's right time for him to come back to Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. So all this ignorance, politicians who run around dropping bombs here and there thinking they are killing Muslims, you are doing us a favor. You are doing them a favor. Ibadullah, my fellow Muslim brothers and sisters. Again, Allah is asking me and you question. Am hasabtum an tadkhulu jannata ولما يأتكم مثل الذين خلوا من قبلكم مستهم البأساء والضراء وزلزلوا حتى يقول الرسول والذين آمنوا معه متى نصر الله. We are against violence. Muslims, those who believe in Quran, those who believe in Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we are against violence. We are against killing. And it doesn't matter who is being killed. If it's not Muslim, we go against it. We are against violence. Why? Because Islam is not only the religion of peace. Islam, the definition is peace. Then the Quran says what? You take one life, you might as well go ahead and take the lives of every person on this planet Earth. The ayah came because in those days, there was a man from the Bani Israel who killed his own brother and was confused as to what to do with the body. He was described by Allah in the Quran as what? فَأَصْبَحَ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. فَأَصْبَحَ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. He turned out to be amongst the losers. And then comes the next ayah. مَنْ قَتَلَ النَّفْسَ بِغَيْرِ النَّفْسِ أَوْ فَسَادٍ فِي الْأَرْضِ فَكَأَنَّمَا قَتَلَ النَّاسَ جَمِيعًا وَمَنْ أَحْيَاهَا فَكَأَنَّمَا أَحْيَا النَّاسَ جَمِيعًا. Subhanallah. I wish I can get the so-called world leaders and give them this ayah to work with it so that we can all live in peace. Violence is no. We are human beings. What do we want, my fellow Muslim brothers and sisters? What do we want is what I'm asking myself every day. What is it that we want? We are not against the army, for example. Every country is supposed to have army. In this masjid, we have some of our children and our grandchildren who are serving in the army. There's a young girl who came to this masjid stranded. We helped her, gave her money, found a job for her right there in Gary Square, 99-cent store. Later on, she decided she wants to do nursing. We helped her, help. At the end, I remember her calling me. She says to me, I want to join the army. I said, yes, sure, go. As a matter of fact, I have to sign for her to go to army because her father is not here. And now she's army reserve and a nurse. Now today as we speak, if she calls me and she says to me, Imam Adam, they are sending me to Iraq or Iran, should I go? I will say, don't go. Oh yes, that's her choice. So sometimes you just have to follow the order. But to defend your country is part of our culture. Not to go thousands of miles away and start problem and claim you are defending your country. That is the way of the devil, Shaitan. من قتل النفس بغير نفس أو فساد في الأرض فكأنما قتل الناس جميعا. Take one life. It's like taking the life of every individual. My fellow Muslim brothers and sisters, sometimes it's hard to speak the truth, but the truth shall set you free. We are making a sacrifice for the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is what? Jannah, inshallah. But for now, وَالَّذِينَ صَبَرُوا ابْتِغَاءَ وَجْهِ رَبِّهِمْ وَأَقَامُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَأَنفَقُوا مِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ سِرًّا وَعَلَانِيَةً وَيَدْرَؤُونَ بِالْحَسَنَةِ سَيِّئَةَ أُولَٰئِكَ لَهُمْ عُقْبَى الدَّارِ جَنَّاتٌ عَدْنٍ يَدْخُلُونَهَا ومن صلح من آبائهم وأزواجهم وذرياتهم والملائكة يدخلون عليهم من كل باب سلام عليكم بما صبرتم فنعم عقبى الدار. Subhanallah. Patience. Wait for Allah's time. وَالَّذِينَ صَبَرُوا ابْتِغَاءَ وَجْهِ رَبِّهِمْ وَأَقَامُوا الصَّلَاةَ. Make your salat, give your zakat, sadaqah, support your community, your family members, your neighbors. In the end, جَنَّاتٌ عَدْنٍ يَدْخُلُونَهَا وَمَنْ صَلَحَ مِنْ آبَائِهِمْ وَأَزْوَاجِهِمْ وَذُرِّيَّاتِهِمْ. Those who are kind to their parents, their spouses, and the entire zuriyah, meaning the Muslim community. In the end, when we go back in our cemetery, you will go, I will go. That is reality. No one can deny that. We will all die. When, where, how, we don't know. But we will all go. The best thing we want is for the angels to come in the Kabira giving us the greetings of Salamu Alaikum Bima Sabartum. Peace be unto you for being so patient. For ni'ma uqbata, how excellent is your final destination. That is the Makabir, where we live in peace until the day of Qiyamah. My fellow Muslim brothers and sisters, because of this reward, we keep the deen. Every now and then, when we deviate, we come back and we ask Allah for forgiveness. And Allah, He said what? Inna Allah Ghafurur Rahim. Think about the big picture. Somebody said, oh, how do you know there's life after this life? And we asked them, how do you know there's no life after this life? We know because, yes, we follow the teachings of the Injil, the teachings of the Zabur, the Torah, and more important, we follow the teachings of the Quran and the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's how we know. And that is Jannah. My fellow Muslim brothers and sisters, hadith about an old lady who came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and she made a request. She said, Ya Rasulullah, I'm old. I cannot fast anymore. I can even barely